Chris, is it true that they're all different sizes?
Yeah, that is true. So the Tucanos are a Brazilian design, but they were built on license by Shorts in Belfast, and who I think, although they do build aircraft, also previously built ships. And yeah, they're just all slightly different sizes. So if you park them on the line on the parking spots and then look down the line, you will see that they're slightly different lengths. And so they do all handle slightly differently. So there is actually that excuse to be said of, oh, well, this aircraft doesn't handle quite the same as the other one if you're not flying quite as well. So yeah, it was. We even had a student who. You had to sit at a certain height in the Tucano because the front ejection seat had spikes on the top to the way the canopy shattered. It actually sort of clamshelled, and then ideally it would leave the aircraft, but if not, the front seat had two spikes on top that would punch through the canopy and obviously clear it out of the way. So we used to have to do this thing where we put a fist on top of our helmet to make sure that our head wasn't going to hit the canopy first before the spikes. So every student would have to do this, and then the instructor sitting on the back with this student asked him to do that because he felt he was sitting a bit high, and yeah, he couldn't get his hand between the canopy and his helmet. And it turned out that this guy was quite tall, but fit the measurements, and it turned out that about 10 of the fleet of 40 Tucanos he couldn't sit in because of they were built differently. So and we actually had a list that effectively this guy could or couldn't fly in certain aircraft because of his height. I mean, he wasn't that tall, he was probably 6'2", 6'3", so on the tall side, but it just really highlighted the differences. It's not just the length, that the aircraft in total are a bit different. So yeah.